Hey YouTube, it's PD2 Fanger, and today I was watching Roger Waters' interview that was recorded at the same time that the Animals album dropped. So if you're a Pink Floyd fan, you can check that one out. One of the comments was I had just watched a video interview of Ronald Bernard, and gee, everything that he said really explained a lot of what the Animals album is about for me. And this guy recommend you listen to this Ronald Bernard interview. So I typed Ronald Bernard into the YouTube, and this was one of the things that come up. Ex-Dutch banker Ronald Bernard exposes the elite, part 1, 2, and 3. And it was 3 years old, which was the same time that this guy had made his recommendation. So I figure this is probably the video. So I watch it, and it's everything you've been told if you wear the tinfoil hat and watch those types of videos about, child sacrifice started in the Bible, and it's still going on. There's this Luciferian religion that this elite group, whether it's the Zionists or you call them the Illuminati or whoever you want to, they're bankers that trade money and start wars and cause all of the. And when it rains, it's the Illuminati's fault. And they work with the Secret Service and terrorist organizations. And this guy supposedly was a entrepreneur who wanted to up his game, and he got into the Illuminati. They told him you got to put your conscience in the freezer, and he ended up going to these naked lady ritual things and enjoying that lifestyle. And then they wanted him to kill a baby, and he opted out. They exposed him to torture for a year, and then he was like set free. So the video is in Dutch, but it really seems like the guy's telling the truth. It really does. Just like Bob Lazar, Bob Lazar had all these really wonderful stories about UFOs and Area 51, and then that guy that looks like a cartoon version of an Arab with the big bulging eyes, and he's just got hair protruding from every orifice. And that guy, I forget what his name is, that evil Arab looking guy, went and exposed him as Bob Lazar was a fake. Because there's no records, anything like, I went to school here. Oh, we don't have any record of Bob Lazar. I worked here. Oh, we don't have any record of Bob Lazar. So, it's weird with this stuff. The more and that's the moral of the story, okay? The reason I'm here presenting this to you is if you've never seen the video, you should watch it. But you should also, the next thing, the thing that I do here, I'm at the 40-minute mark, and I bailed on it. And I went and typed in Ronald Bernard debunked. And you want to go to the Snopes or whatever, places where they're selling colloidal silver and MREs, these type of places, Anyway, some person, I believe it was a woman, got real excited when this video, because it seems really sincere, and it's a very nice, it's got a bow on top. It's just a very glossy one-stop shop Illuminati interview, and it confirms and puts everything into a very neat package. So anytime there's something like that, I'm like, this is disinformation, or they're telegraphing, they're showing their hand, because supposedly that's what they do. Like their 911 predictive programming, like in order for them to sleep at night, they've kind of got to show their hand. They've got to tell us what they're up to, and then it's our fault for being sheeple. So this stuff is, they don't call it a rabbit hole for nothing. If you check this guy out, you'll run into this woman who's debunked him and found that the website that this video was posted on was some scammy looking, like the only video it had was this one, and then the guy promoting it was a CIA guy who was a disinfo agent who worked with Alex Jones and some other dude, a famous disinfo internet guy. So, it's like, well, is this guy legit? And then the interview fell into the wrong hands, and then they go ahead and make him look bad. They erase, they go back and expunge any trace of this guy, and then they set up, I don't know. Anything is possible, isn't it? When you have this much power. So it's an intriguing case because there was this one person who was saying, okay, I looked into him, and then also he was starting some kind of a bank, and then there was some, of course, anti-Semitism and some things where he was talking about the Priory of Zion or the Protocols of Zion, which supposedly are fake. Are they fake? I don't know. That's another, again, if you're looking for any type of resolution or concrete, that's why they talk about tinfoil hat, and that's why they talk about people who are into this stuff and snicker, is because when you go down the rabbit hole, it's a huge, confusing waste of time with all kinds of conflicting information. Supposedly this guy died, and then supposedly he's still alive. There's no Wikipedia page on him. Initially, I was buying what he was selling, and then I completely flip-flopped. Then it was like he was dead, and then I'm like, well, this story about him taking a walk in the middle of the night and then finding him dead on a nature path, that sounds like a hit. And there was no cause of death listed, and they had his last name wrong and his age wrong. So then it's like, is he still alive? So this one, Ronald Bernard, is one for you to, if you like this type of entertainment, and I gotta stress that, to me, this is entertainment. I can't take it as being real. And the scary thing is that somebody wants us to think that this is real. Okay? And if this is what they're feeding us, this is what they want us to believe, that they're sacrificing children, what are they really doing? I don't know. That's just kind of my takeaway from it, is it's unsettling, to say the least. It's unpleasant and unsettling. So I am not here telling you, hey, the Illuminati is the Zionists, and they're reptilians, and they kill babies, and they have sex parties, and they do cocaine. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Ronald Bernard did this interview. Whether that's his real name or not, I do not know. I am completely confused. I have no idea which side of the coin this would fall on. If this guy's a disinfo agent, or if he's a victim, or telling the truth. And I would almost tell you, don't. You heard it from me. If you go down this guy's rabbit hole, it leads to a huge waste of time with all kinds of videos that have been removed. There's all this conflicting information on it, and it ends up with this confusing thing about Mossad, or the anti-Semitism, and some bank he was trying to start. So right there, I don't know. It really, it's like you want to, for me, it's like, yeah, you would love to find some truth or some concrete evidence, and then see some type of change for the better. With the goal is no war. That's something we should stop doing, and less suffering. That's humanity, not fighting with each other and killing each other, and greed. That's what I'm all about, and I think most people at the end of the day are like that. But then you have people who would actually, join the Illuminati and kill a baby to get that Lamborghini and that harem, right? Don't you think that those type of people are out there? I do. I know they are, because I've met some people who are evil and corrupt, and that's the fucked up part of it. Is it's not all fucking put some flowers in your hair and love your brother, because your brother might be a fucking complete psychopath who, when you turn your back, you're going to end up with a knife in it. So that's my uplifting video for today. Last night I had a hard time going to sleep. I was psychologically just traumatized. It's been a lot of shit for me lately, and I saw some unsettling things, and I had a hard time falling asleep last night. And I wish I wouldn't have run into this today. Maybe I should go watch Mighty Ducks or some kind of a cartoon or something before I go to bed. I need to pet my cat. I need a hug. I need a glass of strawberry quick to make me feel better. Anyway, you guys, I'm sorry about this video. I apologize. This is why I don't talk about this stuff on this channel. You should know how I feel about it. If you're a regular, you should know how I feel. That I don't trust humanity. Okay? I don't trust I know my own depths of evil, of how I've been tempted and how I've stumbled, and I know just the truth, reality. Read the paper. And when it comes to this stuff, I would love to be able to do videos and put some of this stuff to bed and be like, yeah, Charles Manson was a fucking patsy. But you can't. There's just so much disinformation out there. It's so unbelievably bad when you go and actually look at what is out there. The percentage of people that are trying to profit off of your fear. They're scaring you, and then they're selling you some, Alex Jones with his fucking boner pills or whatever he's fucking peddling. Colloidal silver, it turns the frogs gay, And because I'll tell you what, fucking Sandy Hook, need I say more? I'm not gonna say, I don't need to say anything more than that. That fucking guy marching around with his fucking Halloween army man costume on. And then the kids showing up at the Olympics. I don't know about that one. Anyway, I'm going to quit talking before CIA comes knocking at the door. Wet Works appointment with the doctor. And you guys stay safe. Hug your pets. And peace.